Tons of eels. Fresh and nutritious. This video will take you on a journey to discover eel farming technology from harvesting to processing, where every step contains the sweat, effort, and pride of the farmers. Did you know? China is also the world's largest eel processor and exporter, making it one of the seafood products that earns the most foreign exchange from exports. Eels, a species with important commercial value, are farmed and consumed in many different countries. This animal is produced by catching juvenile fish from the natural environment and raising them in breeding facilities. In this method, juvenile eels are caught during migration and transported to the breeding pond. Many factors must be controlled when farming eels, such as water temperature, salinity, and appropriate oxygen levels. Eel farms are usually located in freshwater. These farms are designed to accommodate all stages of the eel's life cycle. This is a fish with a long, snake-like body. Most people who see it may think it is a snake. Eels are very popular, especially in Asian countries. Snake farms help meet the growing demand for eels around the world. It usually takes 1-3 years. The eel feed is specially formulated to ensure the eels grow healthy and quickly. Eel feed is full of nutrients including protein, fat, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Nutrition is an important factor in eel farming. Eels can be fed at any time of the day but are usually fed twice a day, in the morning and the evening. Many factors must be controlled in eel farming. Without control, this can lead to errors and undesirable things. Eel farmers transport their products to factories in many different ways. One of these methods is direct transportation. Direct transportation ensures that the eels are delivered fresh and alive. However, it is more expensive and complicated than other methods. Another method is cold shipping. Eels are shipped in boxes or containers cooled with ice. This method is cheaper and less complicated than live shipping. However, the freshness and vitality of the snakes are lower than when shipped alive. The processing of eels can vary depending on the species and the final product. Eels are shipped to the factory alive or frozen. They are washed with running water and their shells are cleaned. The fillets are processed in a variety of ways, including smoking, cooking, frying, or marinating. The processed product is packaged and stored in the refrigerator or frozen. China can strengthen supervision of eel farming, processing, distribution and other aspects to ensure the quality and safety of eel products. In 2022, China's eel output will reach about 275,100 tons, imports will reach about 8,100 tons, and exports will reach 11,800 tons. To date, China's eel industry continues to invest in professional farming development, expanding output and area. China is currently the world's largest eel farming and processing market, and has formed a relatively complete industrial chain from breeding, feed production, eel processing and export trade. In 2022, China's eel seed output will reach about 47 tons. As you can see in this factory, all the processes are done automatically. The manual work is just to put the snakes on the racks. Taiwan first exported baby eels to Japanese aquaculture enterprises in the 1950s. These alvar eels were caught along the west coast of Taiwan as the island was a major supplier to Japan in the 1980s and early 1990s. The island's market share reached an all-time high of 70% in 1993, contributing $605 million to Taiwan's economy. At the time, eel farming in Taiwan began to flourish, aided by the great technological advances in the field. Not only did it bring in a significant amount of foreign exchange for the country, it also helped the economy of the fishing town flourish and made it easier for fishermen to make a living. Eel surpassed all other farmed fish in value as an export item, accounting for 13.3% of total exports that year. Eel has long been considered a high-class food, sold at a high price, so Taiwanese people find it difficult to enjoy dishes made from eel. In recent years, Taiwan has caught more than 5 tons of baby eels. The amount of baby eels raised has increased, so the output has also increased from 2,000 tons to 7,000 tons. In the past 2 years, due to the global impact of the epidemic, it has been impossible to increase eel consumption, so the price of eel has decreased and now is the time when everyone can eat eel at a cheap price. The sharp drop in eel prices has created an opportunity for Taiwanese people to enjoy dishes made from eel. The way eel farming is done in the Philippines is different from how eel farming is done in Taiwan. Because, with its humid tropical climate and rich river system, the Philippines has favorable natural conditions for eel farming. However, the eel farming process here may have some differences compared to other countries, depending on the region and the size of the farm. The farming pens are usually built with durable materials such as concrete, plastic, or composite. A drainage and aeration system is installed to ensure stable water quality. Eels are fed industrial or natural food. The amount of food and feeding time are adjusted to suit each growth stage of the eel. When the eels reach commercial size, farmers harvest them using specialized tools. However, Japan is the largest producer of eel, with other notable producers including countries in Europe and Scandinavia as well as China, Taiwan, Australia and Morocco. Since 2022, Japanese eel production has been affected by weather and natural disasters, resulting in poor harvests, hitting a record low in recent years, at just 69 tons. Farms start the process by sourcing, usually through the purchase of wild glass eels. These eels are then sold and used to replace the farm population. Eels, for those who don't know, are a type of fish distinguished by their spherical shape. They are elongated, carnivorous animals known to live a very long life despite spending most of their lives in freshwater. They migrate to the ocean to breed, and juvenile eels can live in freshwater streams for up to 12 years if male and up to 18 years if female, which is the typical lifespan of juvenile eels. However, farming to replace the supply because juvenile glass eels are often sourced from the wild, they are more likely to be infected with parasites or diseases. Eels grow best in hot areas because of the warm water, but in cooler areas, solar or geothermal energy can be used to warm the pond water. Larger ponds can produce more eels and increase profits, but recirculating tank systems are more common. Recirculating systems require plenty of clean water, electricity to heat and pump the water, tanks that are usually made of concrete or fiberglass, and a filtration system to remove waste. Raising eels in valleys or natural coastal lagoons is also a method of helping eels reach the right size. Regular sorting of eels helps reduce cannibalism and competition for food. Eels need to be sorted every 6 weeks to avoid large eels eating small eels. That's right. Each place has different processes and ways of raising eels, resulting in different qualities.